Good day, everybody. This is Etho, and welcome back to the messy cave here. Our plan for today is to continue working on the silverfish farm to complete it and get it working. One thing I will be doing is getting rid of this water because mobs jumping around in water causes a lot of lag. Oop. So it should still work without the water, but we'll keep an eye on that change. Actually, no. We can move this up one more yet. We'll just see how that goes. I have added a little bit of a room under... Still doing parkour around here. Fun stuff. Yeah, so last time we kind of worked on this killing chamber and we messed around with them as well. I added this room here, kind of like underneath the floorboards. It's just these levers here control the lamps above. They power them. Somebody said rumored that in the 1.3 patch they're gonna add upside down levers, which is something I just briefly talked about the other day. So that's cool. That's getting added. If they do, I can just rip these blocks out and put them directly under the lamps, and it'll look a lot better. But the point of that room, if there's silverfish roaming around in there, if I walk in here, they will all start targeting me, and when I walk out, they will all follow me and fall down here. So that's an easy way of getting to them without having to go inside the danger room. While I was working on this, I ran into some lava pretty close to all this wood, so I decided I'd move it back, and I got careless. I'm missing the axe. I went for a swim in the lava, and I got out, just not quick enough. I burnt really close to it, and apparently my axe and one of my picks fell in, which was pretty sad. Yeah, about the upside down levers, it seems like a lot of the things I say in my LP actually get added to the game or changed in the game. So I don't think I'm directly responsible for it, but it must get people talking or something. I don't know. One of the advantages of having a lot of publicity, but if somehow the words I am saying now can reach Mojang, it would be really cool if they added an option to hide IP addresses so that, if people are streaming or recording YouTube, they don't have to worry about not showing IP addresses. That would be an excellent feature to add to the game. I know there's a mod that does it, but it would be cool if it was built in as well. And I'm just rummaging around here, roaming around, doing nothing. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to work on the tunnel. It's going to go that way for a ways, and then it will start to go up. I will possibly make it out of sandstone. I might change this to sandstone too. Yeah. People were wondering why I used the half slabs. It's because we're down at lava level and stuff could easily catch on fire if I use something that burns. So that's one reason why I might want to use sandstone for this too. So I'll go get some. I might go to the end and enchant a new axe as well. And I will see you guys back. Okay, I got a bunch of sandstone ready for the tunnel, and we are going to enchant the axe now. 43. It will have to do. Not quite like the one we had before. A lot of people have been wondering what's the deal with this island. Am I going to finish it? Am I going to make more? When I built it, I didn't realize how Enderman teleports. And it's... if I remember... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm right about this. They can teleport 32 blocks in any direction, and they kind of do it randomly. So this is too close to the farm, and there's no way of preventing it really. You can't just like put torches and they won't teleport there, or put half slabs and they won't teleport there. Even if you have water down, they'll teleport to it, but at least they'll try to teleport again. So that's really the only way of preventing them from going somewhere, is just putting down water, and then they'll still go there, but they'll teleport away, which is not something I want to put on the island anyway. So we might still do the floating island idea, but we'll just have to build them farther away if we do. And that one I'll have to tear down. And that's the story with that project. But we're going to go back to the Silverfish farm, and I will see you there. We're going to do a pick 2, because I got to do a lot of digging for this project. Yeah, that'll do. And here we are again. So I have replaced the wooden planks with sandstone in this killing chamber, and in my opinion it looks a lot better, but I am known to be partial and biased when it comes to sandstone, but we're going to keep it like that. And with the tunnel, we will probably do sandstone walls at least, maybe the floor too. We might change the floor here with sandstone yet. I don't know. You can't go wrong with sandstone. You really can't. But we'll do just the walls first, and maybe figure out afterwards. This here is the gate control to let them out, to let them into the tunnel if we're going to transport them. And what we got to do is we got to build a horizontal-ish tunnel first, just to get it a little ways away, because the storage room's only 10 or 15 blocks above, and it's going to be fairly big. We don't want this to go like straight up to the surface, because then the two will get in each other's way. So we want it to go a little ways out first and then go up, so that they don't interfere. Let us try some sandstone walls, and I might whip out the new sandstone textures too afterwards, and change it up a bit with that too. Let's see. So this tunnel, it should be 2 or 3 blocks wide at least, because we need to escort the silverfish out of here. We can't have them go on their own, because just like the other hostile mobs, if they get more than 32 blocks away from us, they have a chance of despawning over time. So we'll have to be right next to them. We're going to have the tunnel for them, and then there's also going to be a small tunnel for me with water streams in that will slowly push me to the surface, so that they can keep up and I don't have to walk it myself, you know. That's what I'm planning with this. And to separate us two, we'll either do iron bars or glass panes, probably. That would make it roughly 2.5 blocks or so of space for them. Because they're going to be fighting each other for space. They'll be in each other's way, and if we make their tunnel too narrow, they'll elongate, and become too far away from us that they'll stop tracking us, and then they'll just randomly wander off and despawn. Yeah, I'll get the stuff here. Okay, I got some materials together here, and we can begin building this tunnel. Let's see how this looks. And again, you guys are gonna have to forgive me for being a little late on the episode release again. I know I said I want to get more active with the LP, but just the way things turned out the last few days, I've been involved in a lot of Minecraft activities. It's not because I was lazy, I just had a lot I was doing. I think what I plan to do is get into the habit of making a point of recording these a day in advance. Because normally what I'd end up doing is releasing the LP as soon as it's done, you know, the day I record is the day I upload it, is my habit. And what I should really do is just try to record it a day in advance, so that if I can't finish it, or if something comes up, I can have another day to do it. And I think that'll work out better in the future. But yeah, just had a lot going on this week. On Thursday, Kurt had invited me to join in on his 30% charity event, which was a race for wool. I played with Good, Paz, Zisto on one team, and versus the KGBs, Kurt and his team. We did a race for wool together on Thursday, and that took a bit of time. It was a lot of fun though. Although the map, we did it blind, and it ended up being a type of race for wool map that you should look at beforehand. How's this going to look if we use panes instead? I don't really like using panes too much, or glass anymore. I prefer the iron bars because the white is just so intense on the panes or on glass. Yeah, I'm going to do bars. Yeah, so with that map, the match ended up dragging on very long, and it was pretty frustrating, especially towards the end, because we just didn't know how we were supposed to do it. Actually, let's see how sandstone will look instead of the wooden planks. So I probably won't be uploading that match, but it was fun to play regardless, to an extent. I think we unanimously were frustrated with it, both teams. We should have looked at it beforehand. Fortune pick, yes. Then on Friday, Dotcam had his 55555 sub special. I don't like how he does that, to be honest, but the 5555 instead of just doing like a 50,000 subscriber or something. Whatever. Anyway, just because it's harder to say. But yeah, we did. This is going to get in the way, isn't it? Of course. Okay, I'll have to clear this. Yeah, I think I prefer the full sandstone over the wooden plank floor. So we'll go with that. But yeah, Doc got a bunch of YouTubers together for his special to play some Hunger Games. That was pretty cool. Thanks for hosting that event, Doc, and for inviting me along. He also held a contest to pick 5 viewers to play along with us, and that was cool. I got to play with one of the contest winners. Shoutouts to No Mercy. Thank you for playing with me. We made a great duo, good team. And sorry I didn't get to say goodbye, but I had to get going there, and you were in the middle of a game when I left. But yeah, we played some Hunger Games. I'll probably upload footage of that sometime soon. It was a lot of fun. Then later, I also, some of you might have saw or heard this, but the Redstoners, we were involved in this big event where the Redstoners played the Whiskey Brigade. Oh, I hope I said that right. Whiskey Brigade? I think that's what their name was. And they were the Season 2 champions of the Race for Wool Reddit tournament. And the Redstoners, that's myself, Seth Bling, FV Disco, and Craft Dynasty, or Tree as we like to call them. We were the Season 1 winners of the Race for Wool tourney, the Reddit Race for Wool tourney. I guess over here we'll start to make this go up. So we'll start with an incline. About, let's see. We need the water to push us up, so we're going to use half slabs. And probably go up at like a 2-1 rate here. or 1, 2, right, whatever it is. Like that. But yeah, that took up a lot of time. That's the main reason why the LP got delayed, because we had to practice our race for wool on Friday. We also played a scrimmage game on Friday to practice more for it. And then on Saturday we played the official match, which I did record, but it's extremely long. It's an hour and a half. Close game. I may upload it. I'm not sure yet. It's an hour and a half. And I kind of hate breaking it into parts, but yeah, that might come out too. That was really intense. I thought it was just going to be this simple thing, but then a pretty big deal was made about it. Like, there was a post on the Minecraft forums about it. They made a specific map just for us, and it's like the most crazy race for wool map ever. You know, I'm going to dig out some more of this, and then we'll continue. Alright, so jump forward 30 minutes into the future, and this is what we have of the tunnel so far. Making progress. Got it going all the way up to the surface. This is the path I will be taking, the player. And the silverfish will be to the right of me here once it's done. Running low on sandstone though, so I'll have to go harvest some more from the sandstone mines. And this is where we come out. Nice place. Alright. So I will continue. We might need to get another pick too, I'm not sure. And another update here. This is about an hour ahead of the last update I just showed you. I've been working on the silverfish stairs. Oh, forgot to put the half slabs in. And these go all the way up now. Then we just got to put the walls in, the ceiling, and the iron bars in between, and the water and the signs. Oh boy. Don't know. It's getting late here. If we can finish or not. I hope we do. Oh, is that it? Yeah, okay, we caught up. I found a bunch of these iron picks at the other base there. I decided we'll use them up today instead of going enchanting again. So we got some... I just used an efficiency 3 one up. We got a bunch of efficiency 2s though. So just to clean up some of the tool storage, I'm going to use these up. I also grabbed some sandstone from the other base. But big project. Even though it looks so simple, there's a lot of digging, a lot of block placing, and everything involved. I was displacing some iron bars here, and there may be a flaw with this. I'm not sure yet. We'll see when we test it. But this is a full block increase, and the silverfish are going to be pressed against this iron bar trying to get us. So they're going to hit this, and they might get slowed down from it. I'm guessing they'll just jump up and hopefully keep up, because if they linger behind us, then they will stop tracking us and get far away and despawn, which we don't want. So we'll have to see when we get to testing, but we'll keep it like this for now and change it later if it's a problem. Time for another update. This is another hour and a half ahead. Getting really late here. Gonna go to bed soon. Unfortunately, we won't be able to test it today. But I got it all dug out now. We're down to our last 2 mediocre picks. And all we have to do now is place the sandstone, the iron bars, and the signs in the water, and test it. So, it's looking pretty cool. In honor of Good, I'm going to call this project the Turnel. That's its official name, the Turnel. for transporting silverfish to the overworld. I also made a pitiful attempt at collecting enough sandstone to finish it, which I don't think is enough. I'm almost certain it's not enough, but we will try. Actually, we'll do the underneath first. So, I remembered something else that I did the last few days that also took up some time, and that was pretty fun as well, related to Minecraft, that is. I was involved in 3 pranks in a very short amount of time. So, first, one day pause came by while I was working on that slime tower, and we were goofing around, and I asked if he wanted to do something, and pranking came up, and we ended up pranking MC Gamer. Well, he asked me what I wanted to do, and I said fill his place up with boats, and I asked him what he wanted to do, and he said fill his water pellets that he just drained of water back up with water. So we combined the two, and that's how that prank came to be. It was a spur of the moment thing, but we did it pretty quick late at night. Then Anderzel pranked me with the redstone thing. That was pretty good. Quick cleanup. And then there's also another prank. MC Gamer got back at me along with 2 other people. A video of that will come out soon. Gotta edit it and just figure out when I'm gonna release it. And that took a little while as well. So 3 pranks. I'm out of half slabs. No. Okay, we'll stop that there. Oh, maybe I'm not done mining. I thought I was. Oh, but he will get his. Trust me, he will get his. Something else I noticed. In the UHC, as many of you know, I did not perform very well in some of the battles, and I was a little bit shocked by those, or by that I should say. But after playing the Race for Wool against the KGBs on Thursday, I kind of figured out what was up. I am apparently pretty rusty at PvP, and my shots were way off when we first started. Because I've tarnished my reputation a little bit, but I used to be pretty good with the bow and general. Not to brag or anything, but that was kind of the consensus among people, that I was pretty good with the bow from the old Race for Wool videos and whatever. But after playing on Thursday, I realized I've gotten pretty rusty. But as the match progressed, I could tell I was getting a lot better pretty quick. Then on our Friday practice scrimmage against the CBs, they, by the way, are one of the best bow fighters I've ever seen. That team, the 4 of them, I was pretty impressed with their performance. During that match, I shot a total of probably over 1,000 arrows at them, and that's definitely helped to get me back into the groove. I feel I've recovered from being rusty now. And then the match on Saturday against the Whiskey Brigade, that is their name, I checked, definitely has got me back again. So, looking forward to the next UHC. I think I'll do a lot better now that I've practiced up again. And I also noticed a few bad habits I had, like holding shift always while shooting was something I was doing, and kind of shaking that habit now. Which is a good thing to do when you're using the bow if people don't know where you are, but it's not something you should do all the time, especially if you're in a confined area, because it slows down your movement. Yeah, we are not even close to enough sandstone, so don't know how much more we're gonna do with this today, unfortunately. I also think I've ran out of things to talk about. Hmm. Oh well. I'm going to stop recording for a bit here, and I will get back to you. And this is the final update. So I kept going here about another hour or so. Collected more sandstone. And we got it finished. We got the bars, we got all the sandstone placed. We're starting to put some signs down to hold the water in place once we get that in. And there's a few other things I forgot about, like the lighting we'll have to put in the ceiling and yeah. But overall, it's about done now. And we're just going to do a dry run and call it an end for the day. And obviously I want to have something a little fancier at the top here. Oh boy. But yeah, that's it so far. So let's go to the silverfish. Where'd he go? There you are. Let's go get some silverfish and try it out. Alright, so there are a few leftover silverfish blocks here, which we'll just manually break to try this out. These are in an awkward place. I'll probably have to manually break all of them to get them out of here. Let's just break a few in case we need to do a few more tests. And okay, so I will ender pearl out of here, go underneath. Okay. Oh, I left the gate open, didn't I? Yep. Oh well. That should have been closed. Walk to the center so it'll track us. Hopefully. And that seems to work. Any more in there that we missed? I just want to see how effective that was. Okay, there's one. Still one roaming around in there. We'll leave them be. Okay, so if we go over here, they should all trickle through. Yeah. And they're all following us nicely. Let's see. So they're quite a bit slower than us. We don't want to move too quick. That's why we're using the water streams to get a consistent speed. What happens here? Yeah, we got a bit of a bottleneck now. Okay. So what I could do, they're running into the full block. Whoa, they launch you like crazy. What I could do is probably replace that with a half slab. It might look a little weird, but they shouldn't be able to fit through the half slab and the iron bar. Yeah, they don't want to come at all. The iron bars also mess up their path finding, I'm pretty sure, if they're in them like that. Which might be why they stay there even after I leave. Alright, well, that's about as far as this test is going to go. I will catch you guys next time. Thank you for watching, and I'll have a good night or day or whatever it is.